Ranking every Pixar movie in chronological order. A Bug's Life is an interesting movie to me amongst the other Pixar movies. I'm gonna put it in C tier for now, but this placing is subject to change as I watch and rewatch the rest of the movies. So why is it C tier?
How dare you!
Well, I'll start off with what I can commend A Bug's Life for, that being the world building. Pixar was tasked with personifying different kinds of bugs to make them relatable to people, and I feel like they did that really well. Pixar's strongest suit was always their creativity and ability to translate meaning for the viewer. However, that's about as far as I can go with compliments because this movie reeks of trying to recycle the Toy Story formula. The structure of the two movies are almost exactly the same. The first 20 minutes establish the world while we get to meet our main characters, much like in Toy Story. We also get introduced to the major plot point, that being the grasshoppers, much like Buzz Lightyear in Toy Story. Events caused by the main character lead him to leave the original location and group, and while away they find more characters to help them to move the plot along. Once back in contact with the main group, events lead the side characters to blame and antagonize the main character, and the main character has to find himself again. Then a final climactic scene, and then happily ever after. Now, this is obviously horribly simplified, but I hope you can see the similarities. On top of that, Flick is a weak character who gets nearly no development the entire movie. The main scene at the end when he stands up to Hopper is just so anticlimactic to me because it's not believable. He's been antagonized by the ants the entire movie based off if he was helpful or not. So, am I supposed to believe the ants would support him when he just pissed off Hopper? It feels like a lazy plot push from the writers for an idea of a workers' union and rebelling against capitalism. The movie doesn't develop the characters themselves enough and failed to learn from Toy Story on why Woody and Buzz were so impactful. And don't get me started on how bad the princess is. I want to keep this review short, and there is honestly a lot more I could say about this movie, but generally, I hope the message can come across that this movie is let down by its characters and plot dependencies.